If you're tired of living paycheck to paycheck like 78% of Americans do, and ready to take control of your finances, then you're in the right place. Today, I'm sharing the 7 game-changing habits that completely transformed my financial life. These simple yet powerful strategies help me go from financial stress to financial success, and they can do the same thing for you. So grab a pen and paper because you won't want to miss this. But before we begin, I wanted to let you know that my 10th book was just finished. It's called Powerful Money Habits. Unleash. Right there. Unleash financial freedom. If you want to know how to make your money grow for you, how to save it, and how to multiply it, make sure that you go to get your free copy at powerfulmoneyhabits.com. Link is down in the description. And also, I have a free masterclass training on there where I teach 3 money moves that you need to make in order to build financial freedom. Again, you can get all of it for free at powerfulmoneyhabits.com. Okay, let's dive in. But before we do, this is Money Habits. I'm your host, Dr. Stephanie Aldrich, and I like to talk about habits and money that can help you improve your life. If you're new to the channel and like the video, please hit the subscribe button down below and stay till the end so you too can begin one of these game-changing habits too. So, here's 7 of them that really transformed my life. The first one is a written budget. Yeah, I know. I harp on this all the time. It's the ugly B word. Nobody ever does it. But it's like tracking your macros when you're on a diet. Like, I get it. It's a pain in the butt. Nobody ever wants to do it. However, every successful business knows what their profit and loss statement is. If not, they'd be out of business. The same rules apply to our personal finance. Creating a written budget is a fundamental step in managing finances. By documenting your income and expenses, you gain a clear understanding of where your money is going. This practice helps in identifying unnecessary expenditures, and you're able to reallocate funds to more important areas like investing, right? Moving yourself towards your financial freedom. A written budget serves as a financial roadmap, guiding your spending and saving decisions, ensuring that you live within your means and work towards your financial goals. I use the free version of Dave Ramsey's Every Dollar. I load all my expenses and income in, and it helps me stay on track and out of debt. I started using this in 2020 during the pandemic. I needed to get my shit in order because my practice was closed. And because I rearranged my money, I was able to pay off my business loans, my car, and my house in 18 months. It really does work if you actually do it. I know it's a pain in the butt, but if you do it, it works. The next one is I paid off my debt weekly instead of monthly. Paying off debt on a weekly basis instead of monthly can significantly improve your financial health. This approach reduces the amount of interest that accrues over time, allowing you to pay off your debt faster. Additionally, making frequent payments keeps you more engaged with your debt repayment plan. It provides a sense of progress and of motivation. It also minimizes the risk of missing payments and incurring late fees, further contributing to financial stability. I did this on a bunch of my loans that I had over the years. When I was paying off my student loans, I paid extra on them weekly. I set up an automatic payment plan and called the agency and told them to make a note on it that all of those extra payments would go on principal only. And I put that in my memo of my check too, so that it would be clear where that money was going. I also did this when I had a huge business loan. I had an $80,000 balloon payment. Yeah, really nice of them to put that on the end. They were really nice to give me that huge chunk, right? So what I did was I started paying a little extra on the principal weekly, so that when the loan term was done, I didn't know anything. It was just done. I didn't have that $80,000 payment. So I branched that out, those extra payments, over the course of a couple of years, so that I didn't have that extra payment. But you don't have to make any extra payments on anything like I did. You can just break up, let's say, your mortgage payment to do it either weekly or bi-weekly. Just don't set up automatic monthly payments. You set it up as either weekly or bi-weekly. And this definitely works if you do it right. The third one was eating ramen and mac and cheese. Okay, Dave Ramsey always says to just eat beans and rice. Okay, but I'm from Ohio. I'm not a Southern girl. We eat ramen and mac and cheese up here. So that's what I did. While it may not be a long-term solution, temporarily adopting a cheaper diet, like eating ramen and mac and cheese, can definitely help save you money. Being a vegan also will help save you money. Planting a garden, just eating things that are less costly can help you save money. By cutting down on food expenses, you can allocate more funds towards debt repayment or savings. This sacrifice, though challenging, can make a noticeable difference in your financial situation, especially trying to build an emergency fund or pay off high interest debt. Obviously, this isn't a good diet for your waistline or for something long term, but if you're doing a budget, look at your food categories and see how you're spending it and find cheaper alternatives to the foods that you're choosing. The next one was an envelope cash system. The envelope cash system is a practical method for controlling spending. My mom taught me this by allocating cash to specific spending categories like groceries or even entertainment, vacation, that kind of thing, and placing the cash in labeled envelopes. You create a tangible limit for each category. This system helps prevent overspending and encourages mindful spending habits. Once an envelope is empty, you can't spend any more in that category until the next budgeting period, promoting discipline and better money management skills. I have envelopes right now that I'm saving for. Growing up, my mom, she would put cash away for school supplies and clothes, for vacations, and for our sports activities. She always had the money we needed because she was constantly saving for it. I even do this for Christmas. Christmas comes every year on December 25th. We shouldn't be surprised about that, right? So what I do is I save monthly for it, so I don't have a big expense at the end of the year for all of my shopping. Since I had money available, my nephew said he wanted a Guardians City Connect jersey. So I went online and used the money that I already had in my envelope in my Christmas stash and got him the jersey when it was on sale. It made things easy peasy. The next one is, for me, I only use a debit card. I don't have any credit cards. Now, some people are a whiz at credit cards. They get cash back. They get travel rewards. They're very talented. This is not me. I am lousy. All credit cards do for me is put me in debt. I'm just not disciplined enough to use them responsibly. So what I did is I just cut them out. I do have one business credit card, but it has a low limit on it, so I don't get myself into trouble. Using only a debit card and avoiding credit cards can help you avoid debt accumulation and high interest charges. As long as people still take cash, use cash or a debit card. A debit card restricts your spending to the money you already have in your checking account, preventing you from overspending it. It's basically like paying in cash, which I love and do every chance that I get. This approach can foster responsible spending habits and ensure you live within your means, which we all need to do. Additionally, it also reduces the risk of falling into the credit card debt trap, where high interest rates can quickly escalate financial problems, which we definitely don't want. The sixth game-changing habit that transformed my financial life is that I really hate shopping. I know I'm a girl, I'm one of the few people that hate shopping, and I really only want minimal choices. I'm probably one of the few girls on earth that hates to shop. I know, I do. I hate it. I can't help it. But this hate has really helped me financially because I'm not overspending on stuff I don't need. Embracing a minimalist lifestyle and limiting shopping can have a profound impact on your finances too. How many times have you found yourself bored at night and scrolling through social media, and all of a sudden you find yourself on Amazon or whatever Chinese website that you're buying something that you just saw, or you're on Instagram and TikTok and say, man, I gotta have some of that. Yeah, probably a lot of people out there, right? By focusing on essential purchases and avoiding impulsive buying, you can save a whole lot of money and reduce the clutter. This mindset shift helps you prioritize experiences and investments over material possessions. Additionally, having fewer choices can reduce decision fatigue and promote more thoughtful, intentional spending. So spend on what you'll want, not necessarily on something that's impulsive. The last game-changing habit that transformed my financial life is I started buying assets only. I finally figured out how to build wealth and become rich. It took me a while to figure it out, but it comes down to this one thing: buy assets. Investing in assets instead of liabilities is a key strategy for building wealth. Assets such as dividend stocks, real estate, and businesses appreciate over time and generate income, contributing to your financial growth. By prioritizing asset purchases, you create a foundation for long-term financial security. This approach shifts your focus from short-term gratification to long-term wealth accumulation, ensuring a more stable and prosperous financial future. So, I now only buy assets that pay me monthly or quarterly cash flow. Many people invest in the public stock markets. What they don't realize is that if they're just investing in, let's say, the total stock market fund or an S&P 500, when they go to retire, they will actually have to sell shares of their portfolio in order to generate money to live on. I myself don't want to have to do that. I want to buy once and hold it forever. And even my son will be instructed on how to do the same. Buy once and hold forever. I only buy assets that pay me. Then the 4% rule doesn't really apply to me, and I won't ever have to worry about running out of money. Of course, I'm not a financial advisor. I only share with you what I'm doing to help you form your own opinion. I invest in syndicated real estate that pays me monthly, medical debt that pays me monthly, oil syndication that pays me monthly. I recently just started investing in SCHD, which is a Schwab high yield dividend index fund that pays me quarterly, and also a private equity fund that pays me yearly. Of course, you can do whatever it is you want to do and invest in whatever you want to invest in, but that's how I'm building my wealth and making sure that I get paid on a regular basis for doing nothing more than owning those assets. Another perk of owning assets is that with most assets, at least the ones that I own, they also have tax perks that go along with them. So the cash flow that comes in, most of the time they're either not taxed at all, or they're taxed at a lower rate than other money that I earn. So boom, money making me more money. That's how you get rich. So that's it for the show today. Thanks for watching. Which money habit are you going to use to transform your life? Let me know down in the comments. And until next time, this is Money Habits.